Morning students. Today I am going to start the next topic of your grammar, that is subject verb agreement. We will have the basic knowledge of what is a subject verb agreement in this session. But before discussing that, let us know that how to identify the subject and a verb in a sentence. First we have to know that what is a subject. Subject is a person, place, thing or an idea that performs an action in any sentence. And the second thing, verb. Action performed by the subject. That is called a verb. Now, let's have an example here. Ajay plays cricket regularly. Now we'll ask one question, that who is performing an action? Ajay. So Ajay is a subject here. And the next question we'll ask, what is he performing? That is plays cricket. So that is an action performed by Ajay. So this is a verb. So this way, by asking the questions, we can easily identify the subject and a verb in a sentence. Now we'll know what is a subject and verb agreement. For making any sentence, we have to see that the verb in a sentence must agree to its subject in number. If a subject is singular, then the verb also has to be in a singular. And if the subject is plural, then the verb should be used accordingly. How? See some examples. First, Radha goes to school every day. Next example, the students are playing in the ground. Now we all can see that the subject in the first sentence is singular. So we have used the verb also singular in form. This is a verb. See the next example. The students, the subject is plural in form. So the verb is also used accordingly, are. So this way we have to use the verb according to its subject. Again I am repeating that if a subject is singular, then use the verb singular, and if a subject is plural, then we have to use the verb plural in form. Let us see one more example here. The girls go to school every day. And the next example, the student is playing in the ground. Now the same examples I have repeated once again, but what is the difference now? That the girls, now the subject is plural in form and I have used a plural verb with it. In the next example, our subject is singular. So I have used the verb singular. So this is called the subject verb agreement, that we have to use the verb according to the subject in the number. Now the subject verb agreement have some basic rules. We will see one by one. The first rule Rule number 1. When two or more subjects are joined by and, so it will take a plural verb. I'll make it clear through some examples. First example, the oil and water do not agree. That means they do not mix. Next example, Harry, Radha and Govind go to play in the evening. One more example I am going to write here. Gold and silver are precious metals. Now see the subject verb agreement in these examples. Oil and water, two singular subjects are joined by and. So I have used the plural verb. Do not is used with the plural subject. So I have used the plural verb with these two subjects. Now see, more than two singular subjects. Here we have more than two subjects. They are joined by and. So again I have used a plural verb here. Go. That is plural verb. Now see the third example. Gold and silver are precious metals. Again, more than two subjects are joined by and. So again the plural verb I have used. So this is a rule number 1. Now see what is the next rule. Rule number 2. If a singular subject is preceded by each and every. So the first verb will be singular. When any subject it is used that each and every words are used there, then we have to use singular verb with that subject. See the example. Each boy and girl was awarded. See the next example. Each day brings a new hope. Now both the sentences they are beginning with each. That means here we have used a singular subject and then we have to use the verb also that should be singular in form. This is a singular subject and this is a singular verb. So this was the rule number 2 for subject verb agreement. Again I repeat that we have to use the verb according to the subject. Now we'll see rule number 3. two or more subjects. Two or more subjects connected by either or neither nor. They will take a singular verb. If in any sentence either or, neither nor is used with the subjects, then it will take a singular verb. Let us understand through the example. Either Arjun or Arnav will be selected in the cricket team. Second example. Neither Varun nor Riya has completed the work. So both the sentences, in the first one it is joined by either or single verb. Neither nor, again it has taken a singular verb. So again I am telling you that what is a subject verb agreement? Where the verb agrees with the number of the subjects. Always it has to be according to the number of subjects. Then only the sentence will be grammatically correct. This is called the subject verb agreement. Got it? Let's see one more example. Rule number 4. When in any sentence the first subject is singular and the second subject is plural. If in any sentence the first subject is singular in number and the second subject is plural in number, it will take a plural verb. Let's see how. Neither, I am giving you example here, Mohit nor his friends have reached the airport. Now see, the sentence is joined with neither and nor, but see the difference of the subjects. The first subject, that is singular subject, because it is in one, that is one only. So it is a singular subject. Second subject, friends, it is plural in number. So in this kind of case, in this kind of sentence, the verb will be plural. Have is used with the plural, so the verb will also be plural. Now let us see one more rule. Rule number 5. Some words like news, civics, that is the name, that is a subject. Mathematics, measles is the name of a disease. They all take a singular verb because they are considered as a singular subject. So they all will carry the singular verb. See the examples. The first one is the news is true. Second example, mathematics is not an easy subject for me. So we'll see these kinds of words, these kind of subjects, they appear to be in the plural form, but in fact they are singular in number. So see the first rule, news, that singular verb is used, and in the second example, mathematics is again it is taking a singular verb. So that's all for today's session, students. We'll meet with some rules in the next session. Do practice, read the rules once again. Have a great day. Take care.